I kinda got tired, but I'm the man of my word, and the video is right here, although it got postponed. So what is up going on, Pixelgun gamers? It's Boston Monday right here, back with another video of Pixelgun 3D. We're still continuing the review videos, and for today's video, we're going to be ordering the Amazon Sharp Ring right here. So this weapon has been... Actually, I've tried to record before, but now we're just gonna do a proper review of this thing for real, as you're watching. This weapon is a ring, or just like a shotgun based weapon. You can actually see that if you actually broaden your ideas a little bit, you can split those weapons up. You can split it in two, so you have two blades you can swing at your opponent. That could be some kind of feature if you could utilize the weapons in a different way, so that it becomes a dynamic kind of weapon, a really dynamic weapon that you can use. You can throw, and also you can divide and conquer with the weapon itself. But it is mythical, and it comes with a ricochet, bleeding and piercing shot, as well as 80 fire rate, 15 capacity, and mobility by 65. I've already attached the modules into it, but I will still be demonstrating the weapon without the modules, and also with modules and with and without the mask. Without anything further to say, if we just go to the gallery and then review the weapon in the polygon, I will show you guys the throwing sequence of the weapon itself. So yeah, when you throw the weapon, it has actually a limit to how far it can throw, and it also gets weakened per ricochet that it receives, and it might also depend on where it ricochets. I'm not entirely sure, but it can go through opponents and can land some really deadly shots to the opponent if you are deadly accurate. The travel speed of the weapon is a bit slow. It is slow, so if you try to take a kill from a long range, that's going to be like an amazing, well-landed shot by you. But other than that, that's all for the weapon. It does that, goes through opponent with bleeding, can ricochet down and up if that's also something you prefer as well, or just try to go for a style like this, or defend yourself with ricochet that goes through nearby claustrophobic areas, or aka enclosed areas. I think we're going to be doing a test of this thing and see how we can fare with this shotgun right here. In the first battle, we're not using the mask nor using the modules, so you can see the real damage of this thing in close range. Now I picked up this map because it puts everyone into a close combat, which the Amazon Ring might be highly preferable for those areas if you want to monotone spam it like I do. Single target usage. That guy just killed me, bro. Oh, I still killed a person because of the ricochet. Nice. Nice, boys. Oh my goodness, it lagged a lot. It lagged a lot right there, but we're still getting back. It just lagged. Alright. Still waiting for me. I still threw that one on you. Not that bad to throw with. And also the ricochet can help you protect and get some unpredictable hits. You never know when those comes by. But I find it not that easy to aim at the same time when I use the weapon, especially when people are using other easier ways for them to get themselves a kill. Did I hit him? Yeah, I still hit it. Nice. It's like throwing a disc in Tron, basically. That's my experience with this weapon, when I only use it. Oh! Still got her. Thought I hit him. Well, that sure was a hit, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, still got him. Point blank range, and you already aim at the guy. You know that you're going to be getting a hit. Now that guy only walks around with freaking, what is it called? That's a rune. That's a runic hammer. An old battle pass weapon. Kind of old battle pass weapon now. Yeah. She still walks around with that thing. Using the new trend as well? Man, these old battle pass trends are still out there, but it's not being widely used by that many people anymore. And I saw I get killed because of this charge. It's actually inconvenient because the developers actually made the weapon to where that charge weapon is not going to need a full charge to actually be able to kill a person. Well, of course it's logical if they're weakened, but I'm talking about full health and full armor because I experienced that I die. I was just scratching my mouth, sorry. I experienced that I die by these people when I already have full armor. Which again leads me to why the developers does this. Well, they do this so that people who basically can't develop further experience with the game just gotta stay where they are and just keep going. Now that's pretty sad development because then again you're just gonna create some weapon that also annoy a lot of people, and it turns out it's gonna end up getting nerfed because a lot of people pay their attention to that weapon and just start hating and whining on it. So which leads us to a question. Yeah, what are we supposed to live with? Well, we can take that question further later. For now, we're just gonna continue the review. So I decided we're doing a mix between enclosed and open locations. It's still without the maps, but with modules. So I decided a mix up between enclosed and open area would be preferable for a second round, this time with a half casual setup. So let's see how it goes. Well, gotta move around. Hello! Oh, that guy still died though. Alright, pulling this bad boy up. Got him. Man, this weapon is still useful. It's still useful for some great extent. And that made no sense. Oh, well, that guy just attacked me from behind. So I kind of was feeling that was nonsensical if I was dying by that guy who was going after me. Got him. Oh, come on, man. I literally wanted to kill. There we go. Just gotta know where to shoot at. Got him. Although I died by burning. Never mind. Got a guy in here. Let's see how much a ricochet can do. Man, I have that hard time just to try to throw the shotgun at the player. Just to try to throw this ring at the player. Oh. Oh! I think the ricochet killed him. Now, of course, the pull-up. The pull-up. If they literally invented that freaking pull-up. Alright, where is that other guy? Man, this melee weapon that I just tried, it's actually really slow now. Like, it's really slow still. So it's not that easy to just try to get a kill with this weapon. Still got 2 people with a headshot. Why is it lagging? I think we're okay, yeah. It is actually not that easy to try to throw around with it, and that's why it doesn't get that much enthusiasm. Although it's fun to use, if you have an enclosed area, you try to protect yourself, maybe it could get useful for some extent. But that question can be answered for my part later. Now I'm just gonna be throwing some of these guys and actually kill that guy and get it to a new map. Right, so now we're going to be reviewing the harder aspect of this weapon, which is to use it on a really open map where people can put themselves in a really long range, meaning that this weapon may not be that easy to use. When you're trying to throw at longer ranges, you might try to get closer to it and then try to throw the ring, if you ever so desire to do it that way. This guy is only going to focus jumping around and use the masterpiece musket. You know what I say? I say we're just not going to be taking it that wonky. And actually just try to remaining calm and still take him out. This guy's amateur aiming big time right now. Alright, let's walk around. Got him still. He's bought the skin of that rocket jumper so he could rocket jump even higher and as well deal damage to your opponent. I see. Oh man, people had so much higher enthusiasm of the Masterpiece muskets ever since that thing returned into the shop again. Got him! And of course you have that disadvantage when you're just dealing with a rocket jumper of aiming because of height. Oh wow. Who's shooting at me? Get killed. And I just jumped around. I think he should die by bleeding, I'm not sure. Well, he died. Not an easy time. Should die. Yeah, thank you. No thank you of that, Chinese wonker. Alright, it's not easy at all to just try to land a hit with it. You can't divert your opponents with the weapon itself to make it easier for you to try to land another hit. But other than that, using a long range and just trying to get hit is going to be hard for you to try to land a hit on. Alright. But I'll still try some. Maybe I get a spectacular long range shot. Yeah, I did one. Oh, I got it. I hit him once. I still hit him once with that weapon. Got it. That guy killed himself. Okay. Cool. So when you actually fight against people who are flying around that, just like that, rocket jumping around and trying to throw an Amazon ring on them, you have to rely a lot on the timing. And look at that, that was actually a good one, a good landed shot right there by me. Cool. I'll take it. I'll buy that shot. I buy that shot, not that guy's rocket jumper shot, but I'm talking about the Amazon. I hurt myself. No. I was supposed to hurt myself. Anyone wants to get inside? Just jumping out. Got him. Oh, I got 1,000 points during one life for the Battle Royale test. Cool. Cool game, cool. Alright. I actually won. Just because I mostly use the other combos for combo string alongside with the ring to get close by to the opponents. That's the preferable style that I did when I was playing through this. New style, new experience, and you just gotta figure out what fits best for you when you're trying to win the game yourself. Now let's get to the conclusion. Right, for the conclusion, the weapon is actually itself really good to use for enclosed areas. Now, I didn't really use it often on enclosed areas to try to give you guys a proper demonstration of how useful it could actually be when it comes to really close areas. For example, this plane right here. This way I could have just ricocheted down or just up there the way I want, so that ricochet can continue dealing damage to one opponent after another. And just remember that the weapon is a piercing shot by itself, so it can do really good damage against clusters that might just sneak by in the plane right here, or just inside the interior in the pool right here, and some other enclosed areas that you might just figure out that, yeah, let's use the ring to see if we can get some kills yourself in. The weapon itself has a slow travel speed, so that the weapon does not have a high enthusiasm. Because of that, people again rather prefer weapons like these to shoot with, so therefore this weapon is not recommended for the people who wants to have an instant shot that travels through the space and time with no time. They don't want a weapon that takes some time before it hits because it takes a lot of the time. But then again, it has a ricochet, so if you use it at a close by combat, it's pretty recommendable to deal damage. It does bleeding, and also it has a delay by default, so whatever weapon you switch from to the Amazon shot ring will leave the shot ring with a delay. So if you're using it with other weapons, that's your extra concern when you're using the weapon, because other people may instantly switch and try to kill you instead of actually they do that before you can even be able to switch to the ring. That's also a precaution. Other than that, it's a pretty decent weapon. Others have said it's a fun weapon to use because of the ricochet that it flies around, as well as some people say it's balanced because it doesn't really kill people, but it also does ricochet, so you can use it in crowds for more efficient gameplay with the weapon, as well as you can finish the other players with another weapon, or just vice versa. That's it for the review video of the Amazon shop ring. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button to show some support, and if you're new and enjoy my overall content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll become a part of the Boston Mod community. Another review video will be processing as you're watching this, so I hope you guys are waiting out there, staying tuned, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye bye.